Hello, I'm Shadow Spectre 11. Today I'm going to do a video about the Argo A.T.L.S and cargo hauling missions. How much easier the A.T.L.S makes the cargo hauling mission. Some tips. To get to the higher rank, you definitely, especially to go to member, you can do 2 or 3 missions at a time. It depends on how much cargo there is and if you can separate it and if it's all in the same area. I'm just going to do 1 for this particular video, but to get higher ranks, do multiples. It is faster, and with the A.T.L.S it is going to make it a whole lot easier. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started, and here we go. Alright, here I am in my hangar, and the one main thing that I've found that makes it a whole lot easier for you to do your cargo, especially if you're by yourself, is to park the ship as close to, or land the ship as close to the cargo elevator as possible. Now, I have an extra large hangar, so I have a lot more room to bring this Snowbird 1, my C2, closer to the hangar. Elevator. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the cargo, and I picked this one just because it's faster and a little bit easier to do for this video. But you can do multiples. Multiples is the key to getting a higher rank quicker. Okay, so with the A.T.L.S, and you can use your Tobii eye tracker with it, which makes it really immersive. There are times when this will not work correctly. Sometimes you have to get really close. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to demonstrate a little bit. Use shift to move faster. And that one's connected to the grid. So I can pull boxes from a lot farther away, which makes this 100 times faster. So I'm not gonna bore you with loading the whole ship. And you use your mouse wheel to set where you want the box to go. They do bounce, so don't be worried. You'll find that happening. They did fix the collision where your ship was damaged with the box, with the cargo colliding with the ship. So that's been rectified. And a little fine tuning. Now I can go back in there and change things around, get them a little cleaner. which you want to do if you're going to do multiples, because you will you can get them mixed up. As long as you know what's in the box and what is going and what things are going where, you'll be okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and load up this ship and get everything straightened out, and then we'll head out to the destination. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, got the cargo loaded and we're on our way to Port Tressler. And everything looks okay, so I'm gonna kick it in. I'm gonna get a little bit more altitude here. And we're lined up. Okay, now usually in the mission, what is supposed to happen is when your markers are there, okay, your collection marker should be gone after you collect the cargo. You have everything. But in case you miss something, you can go back and pick it up, which has happened to people. They may have forgotten something or something like that. So my suggestion right now for a beginner and even a veteran is, until things are more settled out and refined, I suggest doing missions to stations, picking up from planets. Some of the Lagrange points have been having issues, but I haven't had that problem, so it could be something in the server. We don't know. Right now, everything for me is working well, even though I did make member rank last night for doing this video, and I lost connection and I lost the ship. I didn't have the cargo, but I lost the contract and it kicked me back down. So it's just something to think about. And I'm going to go ahead and get my hangar and see you in a moment. Inside the hangar, and the Atlas seems to be working well, so I'll just go ahead and start doing this and talk while I'm unloading the cargo. It does seem clunky. The control is still a little clunky for the Atlas, but as far as the mechanics of it moving and running fluidly, it is done very well. So as a backer and a person that loves the game and enjoys it, there are issues that will, dampen your experience, but I consider the Atlas a very, very valuable tool. I'm not going to do this, do the whole unloading thing in the video, but for what it is and what you can do with it, it is a very, very useful vehicle, and they actually classify it as a vehicle. You can bring it in your hangar. You cannot store it. That's one thing about it. You can sit it on the side. You can carry it in your ship, but you cannot store it once it's deployed. Oh, that box just wants to give me a hard time. So, there we go. So, and sometimes this does happen where the box will get a little weird. So, you can spawn it at a mining facility, so you have that option as well, which is very beneficial. And you should be able to store it there. I haven't tried that yet. That's something that I have to look into. But I do enjoy using it. It makes cargo much faster. And if two people are using it, and if you park the ship kind of far away, or land the ship, pardon me, you can tag team it. So a person can bring their Atlas onto your ship, and then you have yours. And especially if you have a lot of cargo, teaming up on cargo makes it run much faster. Much faster. I'm gonna say that. And okay, I'm almost done with this, so I might as well just go ahead and finish it up. And the price of the Atlas is $35 war bond. You get the paint, the monsoon paint with the concierge. You can buy it without the paint, and it's $35 war bond. You can get a standalone version that is $40 with six month insurance. The concierge, well, the war bonds we know are lifetime. And there's a 4-pack of paints that are out for it, which do look good. And so we got this all done, and I'm going to go ahead and get this taken care of. And lower it down and confirm it. And there is your mission as completed. So, what do you think of the Argo A.T.L.S? Do you think it is something that you would like to have for your fleet? Do you think it helps? Are you okay with the price? It is a very, very useful tool, and it makes a lot of sense. Now, we know at this point that they are going to be, there should be variants coming. There's probably some attachments that are going to be interchangeable. My suggestion that I carry the handheld tractor beam, the max lift, and I have the A.T.L.S. Now, inside the ship, I can set up things so I can do the multiples as I was saying. But it's just a very, very useful vehicle, and I wholeheartedly enjoy using it. It is fun. Cargo missions, the hauling missions are great. Like I say, you will encounter some things, but they are fun. So that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and please have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you.